I'm Jennifer. This is episode 6 of the Science Makes Sense series, brought to you by a Tutor's Voice professional tuition service. And today's video is for you biologists out there. I'm going to be talking to you about mitosis and the 3 interphase processes so that you understand more about how cell division happens and what happens in between the start and finish of cell division as well, i.e. the actual processes of growth and synthesis that occur during interphase. So we will begin with interphase and we'll talk about those 3 stages first, and then we'll talk about the 4 stages of mitosis, and that will be it for the video. So let's begin. Cell division as a whole is divided into 2 parts. There is mitosis, which is the process of cell division involving the production of daughter cells that are genetically identical to the parent cells, and meiosis, which involves the production of haploid gametes. Now, the subject of this video will circle mainly around mitosis. We will discuss meiosis in a future video. And so with mitosis, in order to prepare for this process, the cell has to undergo 3 main stages, and those 3 stages coupled with mitosis make up the entirety of cell division, which is really 4 parts. 2 parts of growth and 2 parts of generation. One of those generation stages is generation of DNA, and one of those generations is the generation of the new cells, i.e. the mitosis phase. So the first phase of interphase is G1, which is the gap phase, the first of them. And in the first gap phase, what you have is a doubling of the volume of the cell, and therefore a doubling of the volume of the cytoplasm present in the cell. You have the production of proteins that are required for DNA synthesis, and you have a doubling of the organelles present in the cell, except for mitochondria and chloroplast, because that doubling occurs later. The second stage of interphase is the synthesis stage, and this is where we have the replication of DNA. And then the final stage of interphase is the G2 phase, or the GAP2 phase, and this is where we have further growth of the cell, and then we have the doubling of the mitochondria and the chloroplast. So now the cell is big enough and full enough and ready enough to divide, and this is where it will now undergo mitosis. So mitosis begins at prophase, where the nuclear envelope breaks down and the DNA condenses so that then chromosomes become visible in the cell. So those are the 2 stages of the first part of mitosis, which is prophase. The second stage is metaphase, which is where we have the chromosomes aligning in the equator of the cell, so that's the central region, and then the spindle fibers are projected out from the centrioles, or the 2 poles of the cell, and they join then to the centromeres of each of the chromosomes. The third stage of mitosis is anaphase, and this is where the spindle fibers contract, pulling apart the chromatids of each chromosome to opposite poles of the cell. And then the final stage is telophase, which is where we now have the nuclear envelope reforming around each group of sister chromatids, and then we have a gradual pinching in of the cell membrane to then form 2 new cells, and that pinching in process is cytokinesis, so that literally means cell moving to divide. And there we have our 2 new daughter cells from our parent cell, genetically identical to our parent cell. And it's really as simple as that. So those are the stages of mitosis and all the stages involved in cell division as a whole. And so I hope this video has been helpful to you. Please let me know in the comments box, and please also let me know for any future video requests that you have, and I will do my best to be able to construct those for you. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me to Nando's. Appreciate the wings. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.